Hi, it's Bree here, the registered nurse and certified health coach of hippydippymom.com. Now, April is the current month, and April is National Stress Awareness Month. And stress is such a huge part of our negative health issues in today's society. Stress affects so many people, and it really negatively affects every single aspect of our health, every part of our body. And so today's video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how stress negatively affects our health, like the actual kind of mechanisms behind it, and just a few quick tips at the end about how you can start to combat that stress. And then all the videos that will be coming out in April are going to all be about stress, and then at the end of the video I'll go over a little bit about more of the topics that I'll be talking about. So what is stress? It's really our body's natural reaction to really the times when our life is basically in danger. So, when we get in a car accident, or when we're going to be attacked by a saber-toothed tiger, our body goes into fight or flight mode. And that is, it sends all of our body's protective mechanisms to our vital organs. And it sends, extra power to our brain to keep us alert. But the problem, and that's natural and normal and helpful in truly stressful situations. The problem comes from the fact that most of us are stressed all the time. So our body is in this constant fight or flight mode. And, and it's things that we shouldn't really be stressed about. So it's learning how stress affects us and how we can kind of reverse that and stop ourselves from being so stressed all the time. So how, stress, when we're stressed, we can experience things like digestive issues. We have upset stomach, can range from constipation to diarrhea to indigestion, to just kind of that icky, like unsettled feeling in your stomach. We can lose sleep. We can become forgetful and experience brain fog. We can actually start to isolate ourselves from social situations or our family and friends because we just feel like we can't handle it. We have too much on our plate and we're stressed already, and we don't want to go anywhere and we don't want to face anybody. So we lock ourselves in our home. One of the ways that stress negatively affects our health is that when we're stressed, our stress hormone, cortisol, is increased. And, again, that's natural. It's a natural, our body's natural way of dealing with stress is the cortisol goes up. But again, that is only supposed to happen in those truly stressful situations, not every day. So increased cortisol that we experience chronically over time does things like it weakens our immune system. So, if you notice that you're getting colds a lot or you're getting sick a lot, that could be a result of stress. Another thing that cortisol does is it increases our abdominal fat. And so that is proven, just that kind of pooch that a lot of people have on their bellies, or people, feel like they're eating right and exercising, but they just have that little extra weight that they can't get rid of. It could be because of stress. And nobody really knows exactly why stress creates that abdominal fat, but one theory is that, like I mentioned, when we're in that fight or flight mode, our body is protecting our vital organs, which are all in our chest and abdomen. So if you have that constant concentration of cortisol in that area, that is what leads to the buildup of the abdominal fat. Increased cortisol breaks down bone, muscle and connective tissue in order to increase our blood sugar so that our body is able to send that sugar to our brain to keep us on high alert status. So that's kind of two bad things that happen right there. So we need muscle and our bone and our connective tissue for our body to function properly, to be able to move properly, and to not have bone loss. So that is, one bad part. But then we're having increased blood sugar constantly, and we know that increased blood sugar leads to insulin resistance and diabetes. Those last two things I mentioned too about cortisol increasing our abdominal fat to protect our organs and breaking down or increasing our blood sugar also leads to skin issues, because when we're in fight or flight mode and our body is just trying to survive, it doesn't care about what nutrients and stuff are getting to our skin and hair. So you can have hair loss and wrinkles, and then the increased blood sugar breaks down the collagen and the elastin that our skin needs to stay smooth and flexible, not saggy and droopy and wrinkly and with all these skin issues that come up. I've seen people when they're stressed out, they get hives, so it definitely has an effect on our skin as well. Another thing that increased cortisol does is it decreases our thyroid hormones. So if you have thyroid issues, that could be something to look at too. Really start to notice if you're stressed. One of the absolute worst things about chronic stress is that it increases inflammation in our body. Inflammation, again, is a normal body process when we experience some kind of an injury. You fall and bump your head, you get that big goose egg on your head. That is inflammation, and that is normal. And then, your body heals. It's sending all these good things to that spot to help it heal faster. But that is acute. So you get that bump on your head, and then your body heals it, and it's gone. What's happening inside our body that we can't really see is that not only stress, but foods and other toxins are leading to our body being chronically, systemically inflamed. And that is one of the top causes of every disease as we know it. So a lot of really good reasons to really work to eliminate stress. Now, you can't really eliminate it 100%. Again, it is normal, but really reduce the rate that or the amount that you're stressed. And you'll start to notice such amazing differences in your health. You'll sleep better. You will have more fun. Some of your chronic issues might either be reduced or completely subside. Another thing that we tend to do too is we just eat like crap when we're stressed. A lot of people, want the greasy foods, the fatty foods, the sugary foods, and we just think, oh, well, I deserve it. I'm so stressed out right now. I'm going through so much, so I'll have it this one time, but this one time is every single day. So, and eating horribly, of course, leads to a whole bunch of health issues as well. So that is another topic that I will be going over in another video, which is just eating for stress. So eating healthy to help combat stress and to keep your body able to function properly. Because that's the other thing, when we eat horribly, our body's just not even able to function properly. So we're not really able to combat the stress. So quick tips to beat stress. I like to meditate, and I know that is kind of viewed as like woo-woo or maybe even a little weird, and I definitely thought it was woo-woo before I started, trying it. And I'm not a pro at it. My mind still wanders when I meditate. So I choose to use guided meditation. And my favorite website is calm.com. And they have a free app, and some of their guided meditations are free. They're short, like 10 minutes about. So really no excuse not to just give it a try. Deep breathe. It's one of the easiest things, and we can do it anytime, anywhere, but it's something that you really, at least in the beginning, have to make a conscious effort towards. So it's really just breathing in deeply and trying to breathe into your belly, into your gut, letting your belly kind of pooch out while you're taking that deep breath, and then slowly exhaling it. And really 2 or 3 deep breaths will change how you feel. It'll calm you down, it'll change your posture, release the tension that a lot of us keep in our shoulders and our neck. So easy to do. So try to deep breathe. Again, eat well, and that'll be another video coming up soon. Exercise. So nothing strenuous when you're stressed, because that's just going to add more stress. So again, I like yoga when I'm stressed. It's, to me, kind of a form of meditation, but then you're also getting that physical, the physical exercise in. And when it's kind of light like that, it does help release the stress, and it'll help release happy hormones. And my last tip for this video is, when you feel like you're stressed, get in nature. Go outside and take off your shoes and, walk through the grass, or go to the beach and walk through the sand. It's easy, it's free, and, listen to the nature sounds. Do that deep breathing. And that is just excellent for stress. So, some more videos coming up are essential oils for stress, meal planning to help reduce stress, again, eating for stress. And I would like to hear from you and know what you do that works for you when you notice that you're stressed. What helps bring your stress levels down. Till next time, take care.